How to be a good friend. Y'all, this message has been on my heart heavy lately because every day I'm always learning how I can be a better friend. Friendships are very, very important to me, and I feel like it should be important to you as well because we need friends. Whether you like it or not, we need friends. Even I read my Bible, so even the Bible says like we need friends because we need that support, we need that love. I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part as a friend, and also, surrounding myself with true, genuine friends, especially in this stage of my life. Like, I am an adult now. My values are different from 10 years ago, my morals, my priorities, like life be lifing now. And I'm not saying that I'm a bad friend or, people tell me that I'm a bad friend. No, that's nothing. I just want to make sure that I am a genuine friend as well as, I want genuine friends for me, for myself. So if you feel like, your friendship is like falling apart, how about just try being a better friend? Even though you probably are already a good friend, but hey, we all can learn something new. We can all add some wisdom and value. So I'm gonna tell you how you can be a better friend. So the first way you can be a better friend is adding value to your friend. So making sure like, hey, you want to try this new thing? You want to try this new hobby? Hey, how about we do this to ease the mind, bring some peace into our life? I know life gets a little crazy. How about we step aside and do this today? And let's have a spa day. Let's have a self-care day. Let's do some reading. Let's do a picnic. Maybe even like a simple conversation like, hey, you want to do this phone call at this time, and we could talk about X, Y, and Z and stuff. Just small stuff can bring lots of value into a friendship, and it can also add on to trust. It can also add on to just being reliable and stuff like that. Like, hey, I can come to this friend for peace. I can come to this friend if I want to laugh. I can come to this friend if I want to learn something new. I can come to this friend if I just need a listening ear. You know what I'm saying? Just be there for them. You know what I mean? Just add value. Don't just be that friend that just like lingers on. Like, be the friend that they can count on. You know what I mean? Maybe they're having a bad day. Like, hey, like maybe send random text messages like, hey, good morning, just thinking of you. Hope you have a great day. It's nothing too crazy. It's just little things people actually really appreciate. You know what I mean? So, that's one thing that, can get better. So another way you can be a better friend is having those hard conversations. So what I mean by that, all friendships aren't peaches and creams and rainbows. It's not. Trust. It's not. Especially at this day and age, it is not all peaches and cream. Sometimes you will have to have those hard conversations with your friends. Y'all got into an argument and, you don't like how they did this, or they didn't like how you did this. You're not always right. I'm sorry, but you're not always right. They're not always right. But that's why you have to come together and talk about it. It doesn't have to be so serious. Like, sometimes you need to take accountability for your actions. Like, hey, I'm sorry that I did this to you. I didn't know that you would feel this way. You know what I mean? Just take some type of accountability. And I'm pretty sure your friend will really appreciate that. And they should do the same. You let them know like, hey, I didn't like what you did. And, how can we go about it? How do you feel like you could have handled this differently? You know what I mean? Have those hard conversations. It's needed. It's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. Yeah, it's hard. Like, you don't want to have arguments with friends. Like, that's your friend. You don't want to have arguments, but it happens. That's life. It happens. We go through a whole bunch of emotions. You never know, what kind of day somebody had. You know what I mean? So they could be having a bad day and taking it out on you, and you wouldn't even know. You just assume like, man, why they acting like this? Why they doing that? For no reason. I didn't even do nothing to them. Talk about it. Don't just already like assume. Don't have those hard conversations. Like, I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth, instead of just automatically like, oh no, we're not friends no more. This happened, we're not friends no more. No. How about talk about it? See what's going on. Take accountability. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong in this situation, but I also feel like you should have did this better. Do that. You know what I mean? So I feel like that will make a friendship so much stronger, and it helps you grow personally, you know, as an individual. So another way you could be a good friend, and I know this sounds cliche, but treat others how you want to be treated. Basically, whatever you put out, that's what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you can get what you want if you help enough people get whatever they want first. Especially with new friendships, you do it first. You give them respect, you give them honor, you give them effort, you give them love first. You can show them how you want to love. Like, oh, this is how I show my love. This is how I show my support. You know what I mean? You can do it first. You show them what you want. They will be like, oh, this friend is on that type of time. Okay, I like that. I like what this friend is doing. Oh, I'm going to do the same for them because I know they would like that too. You know what I mean? Don't be disrespectful. Don't be so aggressive. Don't be so negative. You know, don't put that on your friend. You don't have to be like, hold on, wait, let me see if they doing this first. Let me see. You do it. If that is truly who you are, trust. I'm telling you, whatever you put out, you will get right back. Just treat others how you want to be treated, okay? And so this kind of relates to my next topic is being a good listener. Be there for them. You know what I'm saying? We all have our hard times. Sometimes we just want someone to listen. We just want someone to talk to as a friend. You know what I mean? So just be a good listener for your friend. You don't have to always, they say something, you don't always have to go back to you and what you got going on, what you going through. They came to you first. They came to you like, hey, I'm going through this. I don't know what to do. Like, I just can't, you know what I'm saying? They got some problems. Let them talk. Everything doesn't always have to be about you. You know? You don't always have to flip the script to you. If they ask like, hey, like, have you ever been in? Don't always just be like, you. Oh, well, with me, like, it doesn't always, like, yeah, that's a good idea. Sometimes it is a good idea. If that's how they like to cope with whatever they're going through and finding comfort and knowing that they're not the only one that's been in this situation, then cool. If that's what they like, if that's what they ask for, they ask, you know, what would you do in this situation? Then fine. But if they just want a listening ear and just to vent, like, let them, you know what I mean? Let them know that you're there for them no matter what. It's not gonna always be good times. There's gonna be some sad times. There's gonna be crying. There's gonna be anger. You know what I mean? Just let them vent. That is what a good friend is. You know what I mean? Everything doesn't always have to turn back to you. Don't stop always talking about yourself. You know, your friend is also going through something. Let them in. Let them find comfort in you. Let them find peace in you, you know? And so the last thing I want to get into is accepting change. As like I said in the beginning of the video, we are all growing. We are all growing. We all have priorities. We have responsibilities. We got bills. we not going to be able to talk to our friends every single day. It just won't happen. We not gonna always be able to party every single weekend now. We about to have babies. Some of us already do got babies. I ain't got no baby. But some friends do got babies. They got husbands, families, you know what I'm saying? We have to accept change. We have to accept that we're not gonna be able to talk every day like how we used to. Just accept that. Don't be mad. Just be considerate. Be like, hey, you know, we can schedule on this day. Oh, hey, how about we're good for next month to do this, and that, you know? Oh, we're good for this day for like a phone call or something like that. Just accept change. It's not going to always be, your friendships are not going to always be the same all the time, long term or short term. Like, things change, people change. People have different morals, have different values. They're some people are maturing faster than others. Some people are still trying to get themselves together. Like, we have to accept that. We have to accept change and be okay with that, you know? And as we accept change, we also need to be vocal about it, okay? You just cutting them off, like, just because you're going through something, like, communicate that with them. Be like, hey, I've just been in a slump lately and I haven't been doing this and that. I've just been to myself. And let them know. Be vocal about it. They will accept the change. They will adjust, you know, with what's going on. They can help you. Be vocal about it. Be vocal about the change. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it can go both ways. Accepting change, right? Letting them know, like, hey, I'm not what I used to do. I don't do these things anymore and stuff like that. It's okay. Sometimes your friend gonna tell you the same thing. Like, hey, I'm not into this anymore. I'm more into this now. Be vocal about it between y'all's friendship, you know? So I think that's very, very important. But overall, I do believe that we do need friends. We need to support each other and love each other and care for each other and be there for each other. Like, friendships are so important, and it is needed in this crazy life of ours. It's needed, and it's always something that everyone needs a friend. It don't matter. You need a friend. It can be multiple friends. Like, you can have different types of friends. You can have a friend, oh, these are my church friends. Oh, these are the friends that I do my hobbies with. Oh, these are my friends where I try new restaurants. This is my travel friend. Like, you can have different friends, you know what I'm saying? But you need a friend. You got a friend in me. If you need a friend, hey, you can talk to me, you know what I'm saying? No, honestly. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I hope you guys learn how to be a better friend, because I'm no perfect friend. I am no perfect friend, but I do try my best, and I always learn something new every day about friendships. So I do a lot of self-evaluation, like, hey, am I doing this correctly? Like, I do a lot of it. I always like to correct myself. I want to make sure that I am the best version of myself when it comes to being a good friend. So yeah, so I hope this video was very helpful. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about friendships, about adult friendships, about change, about being valuable and stuff like that. Just everything I talked about in the video, let me know. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.